Alright, how's it going? What's up, Danger? Don't be a stranger. Anyway, decided I'm going to start opening with that. Love Spider-Man. Anyway, good ammo score today. Went to my local Rural King. Got 150 of 223, 80 of 7.62, and a 500 brick of 22. All for reasonable prices. I mean, I paid total less than $100, so I was happy, very happy, surprisingly happy. Let me say it that way. Okay, so but as we know, guess what came down the pike? HR 127. Well, let me tell you how I feel about HR 127. I will not comply with any of it. Any of it. And if anyone does, you're the reason why it'll go through, if it does. If you just let them know that you don't give a fuck and you won't register a fucking thing, pay a $200 tax stamp for a fucking thing, you ain't registering nothing, what are they going to do? So, there's my answer to HR 127. Is I ain't doing shit, I ain't complying with shit, I'm going to buy it and spend every last fucking dollar I have until the bitter end when the dollar tanks, which is going to be sooner rather than later. And I'm going to keep buying the shit that they think they're going to ban and charge people money for. Because then I'm going to have to use the tool that I'm fucking spending all this, fiat fucking money for. So that's why it's worth it to me. Even though I have a stockpile, right? I have more than enough ammunition to probably last me the rest of my lifetime if I don't even have to be careful with it. It'll just keep going in the range the way I always did. And you know what? It'll dwindle, but I'm pretty sure there'll be some left over for my kids to break up in my will if I decide to go that route, right? But I'm addicted to buying ammo, so I just keep buying it when I keep hunting for the prices that I'm willing to pay, right? Now, I'm not willing to pay the prices that I see online, period, or I see in some of the other gun stores that are meeting supply and demand. I'm not bitching at them for meeting supply and demand. If they have to go online and buy that fucking case of goddamn, 5.56 at 80 cents a round, then yeah, when they sell it at $1 a round, what do? They've at least provided you the service of getting you the ammo. But I'm not buying it. I'm not doing it. I'm leaving that to the people who want to do that, right? Because the other thing that I want to mention about HR 127 is it's going to knock out people like me, the poors, right? Because we, the poors, will get fucked by 127, right? Because, well, I like shooting. I like guns. I like firearms. I enjoy the mechanicalness of it. I enjoy every aspect of it, have my whole life. But I have never been a rich man. So for me to buy weapons, right, some of them that are now worth way more than what I paid for them at the time because of my age and my intelligence in buying, right? So, but if I wanted to turn around and sell my weapons and the ammo that I have to feed them, right, I would make more probably right now at least. I'd probably make more than I have in a year. Let's be honest about it, right? Because shit's ridiculously priced right now. And it's just going to keep going up. People think it's going to someday level off or go down. No. Eventually, if I want to keep buying ammo, I'll be paying those fucking prices at $1 a round for fucking 9mm or 5.56. I'll be paying that next year, if I'm going to keep feeding my addiction. But as of right now, I go to the places that I find, right? And today, I found a good ammo score. I will post it in my stories or whatever. Post a picture. Here, I'll show you. I picked up some more 7.62 because I'll always buy that. Another white box of 5.56 because I'll always buy that. And then I was lucky enough to find, look at that, half a brick of 22. When's the fucking last time you seen 22? Right? 22 is scarcer than hen's teeth around here. But I ain't fucking doing it, right? And luckily I'm old. I ain't gonna worry about it. But just understand, all this, the poors are being taken. The poors are being fucking fucked over every single chance they get, right? Because not only is HR 127 basically targeted at the poor, right? Because anybody who has money is going to just fucking pay all the shit and buy whatever the fuck they want, right? Same people that are paying, a buck or two a round of ammo don't give a fuck about paying $200 for a fucking each rifle and getting a special license, and they don't give a fuck because they can afford it to pay $200 and get a special license for each fucking magazine they have. Right? Because when you have money, you don't give a fuck about burning it off on shit that you like. Right? Whereas us, the poors, I've had to save every fucking dollar to get every fucking weapon. Right? It was never, oh, I want that, let me just buy it. It's, oh, I want that, let me save up for it, find it on sale, and then buy it if I can. Right? And that's been basically everything my whole life. And that's okay. I don't mind being one of the poors. I'm okay with it. I've been a happy poor until now, when all they're doing is coming against us in the financial, right? So if I wanted a day trade, can't do that now because the poor's made some money, so they're ending that shit, right? They just totally capped that out. No, the poor's attack the rich. Fuck that. We're ending that, right? And if you think that 127's any different, it's the same exact thing, right? We don't give a shit about the rich people who have all the fucking guns, and you see it on YouTube videos, machine gun guys who have no problem with paying $50,000 for a fucking AR for an M16. Don't have a problem, right? It's just fucking more money to them because they're probably a hedge fund manager, right? So they robbed it all from you so they can buy whatever the fuck they want. I know it's kind of a long one, but you know what? Being one of the poors, I'm so fucking over this. I'm just going to keep spending whatever my poor little ass has to buy ammo to feed the fucking firearms that I have and just keep aiming him at... See, now, here's the funny thing too, and let me just throw this out there before I close it. When I go to the range, I do aim for the T, right? But then nothing center chest anymore. I do not aim from the top of the neck. I know it's the biggest spot, to the bottom of the belly. I don't. I then aim from the bottom of the belly to the top of the knees. I aim for the T. I aim for the top of the knees to the bottom of the belly. Why? Because there's no fucking armor there on anybody. Nobody's wearing that fucking armor. And guess how much shit's down there? And guess how many fucking people, especially men, you shoot them anywhere near their dick, they're done fighting. That goes for fucking everybody. No matter what clothing you wear, or whose allegiance you rely on, or you give your allegiance to, right? I shoot you by the dick, you're out of the fight with whatever round. Anyway, that's it for today.